So you can see my PK is in here. Before some slight changes. This book I snatched on eBay from a Heads Up. I'll tag the person here. And I thought, so this was probably, I don't know, 1958, 59, possibly the earliest. And I'm thinking it might be because it has some overlapping ranges. In 1956, Wadkin bought out Saggar of Halifax. And Saggar of Halifax had already started Burrs Green. They were the parent company. You can find machines that were Saggar's Burrs Green. Wadkin bought out all of the company, and they paid it at a time when these guys were booming, Saggar of Halifax. And it's just to show you that this catalog here hits a moment when two companies are merging, and you'll be shocked at the range of just planers and surfacers. It's shocking. So I've been rebuilding this one, the predecessor to the RD. Is it the RD? This one, it has a few changes, but even on these drawings, they don't have all the changes that are in mine. Mine's in about the 60s, so it had improved a few little things, minor things. That was Wadkin's way. So you could get your, a decent head that you could get those with spiral heads up to 4 knives, big diameter heads. And then you can see these ones, they started to develop. I've never seen too many of these. I've seen this model as a parallelogram table, but it was not very well developed because the cheaper range, the Burrs Green range, put out their Super 600s, and those things were cheap, following sort of after the Italian started building jointers, the likes of this. Now, this one's interesting. If you may have seen these in America, they're automatic feeders. I think Oliver made one, which is basically a little track down the middle, it's a big chain, and you just drop the boards in, and they run through feeders being pressed on the side, and they automatically joint your machines, like it's flooring factories and that kind of thing. You'll notice it even has still the Saggar castings on it, so they're literally selling their brand as it is. Now the planer, this is just a straight planer built the exact same way that my over-under is. This is just the planing portion of it. It doesn't have the top tables. And it's a 24-inch. This is probably the best panel planer. Has everything: grinder, independent serrated in-feed rollers, serrated independent pressure plates and chip breakers. Right? Very compact and sleek, very easy to operate. And then you could get up into a little bigger. These are a little more no nonsense. Still, they're only on ways. It's just a hand crank, but you do got stuff like you can adjust the in-bed rollers. They're not under power yet, but it's a good planer up to 30 inches wide. Right, and then this one, a little different, a little more robust. You can see it's got a wedge bed in it, and it's up to 36 inch. So this one's still precision, but a 36-inch planer. Now this is, once again, we're talking about the range of just joiners and planers. Okay, these are two basic tools, but do you need this much of a range? But this is where they sat with. And then we go to, you can see this one, another Saggar symbol on it. Then you move up to heavy duty Judy and 42 and 52-inch wide. Okay, that's made like the Greenleys were in America, or the Whitneys. These things could eat wood for breakfast to a fine finish, And then you've got what I have, and this is the RM, which isn't robust in its nature, but it isn't chopped liver, and it gives you both the the possibilities to flatten something and plane it with absolute precision. This one's for precision, not production. And it was available at one time in 30-inch wide, yet that was its very early ones. Maybe many of them didn't sell. Now we got, three-siders, right? You got big shaper heads on either side, so your thickness planer can now be, and those are wide, right? Make flooring or that kind of stuff. And then we're into the molders, but can you believe that? That's just the planer range. Wadkin, woodworking machinery. I'd love anybody to know the date. And look, I bought it in England, and it was on its way to Alberta. In fact, I think I have, and I'm not sure if those guys are still around. But I thought that was interesting, and it'll go great in my Wadkin collection.